This is Dabu7. I want to point out here some clear warning signs pointing to the year 2028 and showing that, well, someone seems to be plotting something for this year. We have a little bit of an idea since we've seen Iran telegraph an explosion happening over America in the little Lego video that they dropped. For those that missed it, they made sure that 2028 was ticker taped onto the board in the back. This is very important because it shows without a doubt they know there's a key event that's going to take place in 2028. Now, on this board, they target Washington, D.C., but in that video, they target L.A., and they also show the moment they hit the launch button right here, one missile drops over America and detonates. That is an EMP. Again, they're showing this. They're telegraphing that whole event for 2028. Then you have Grok stating that there's the possibility of something happening between the Olympics and the U.S. presidential election that's supposed to take place in 2028 as well. Those are defined as big known events. So something could happen surrounding those as well. But then we go to one of the missing scientists that is said to be dead. And I've talked about Amy here several times in different videos and on the live stream. She starts to go into detail about time travel. And this is something that would be classified, obviously. And if she's emailing and talking to people, well, then I can guarantee you the government is watching that and they know that she's leaking information. So at some point here, she was caught, whether she knew it or not, and they were on to her for speaking about this. We may never know. But in the emails, what we do know is what she was saying about these events. And one thing specifically, that she told the person she was writing here that the cataclysm would happen in 7 years. That is 2028. So how is it that missing scientist has vital information and seems to know of an upcoming cataclysm, mentions 2028, and then Iran as well telegraphs the destruction of America and it happening on a timeline of 2028. So it's very clear here. They're telegraphing something huge, a cataclysm. If not the lights out event itself at the end of Trump's tenure. And imagine that if it happened before election time, anything like that, for as long as the lights were out and the grid was down, Trump would stay in power. So, whatever it may be, a banking situation, holding in hostage, lights out, or just another form of a cataclysm, it's scheduled for 2028. That's clear here. I would have a plan that gives a little bit of room for anyone who thought that it was going to happen tomorrow or this year. Big events are going to happen. Staged events are going to still happen. But we're talking about a massive event. A massive game-changing event. Let's not forget that Trump rolled out Operation Warp Speed at the end of his tenure the first time around. What will he serve up this time? Well, only time will tell. But they have to tell you what they're doing in advance. And thus far, someone is doing just that. Join me for the live streams going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, talking about this and a lot more. Hope to see you there.